Hey everyone! In today's video, I want to share with you some ways on how to help a child who struggles, who suffers with social anxiety. So if you have a child who struggles with getting anxious in any kind of social situations, watch this video because as I said, I'm going to share with you some ideas, some strategies on how you can help. Children with social anxiety disorder struggle with excessive self-consciousness that goes beyond shyness. Kids with social anxiety disorder worry so much about being judged negatively by others that they stop doing the things they want to do, they need to do, for the fear of embarrassing themselves, humiliate themselves. They feel insecure when interacting with others. Children who suffer from social anxiety feel an excessive fear when exposed to unfamiliar people where they can be evaluated by others. For children who struggle with social anxiety, it is very hard to start a conversation. They have lots of discomfort when need to socialize. And for this reason, they prefer to avoid as much as they can social gatherings. They look for excuses. Children who struggle with social anxiety when had to face a situation when they have to go on a party or have a presentation might experience physical symptoms such as shaking, sweating, feeling sick to stomach, blushing, short of breath, legs trembling. They might experience these physical symptoms, but they might also express their anxiety by asking lots of what if questions. What if I'll fail? What if I do something stupid? What if I say something wrong? What if they will reject me? What if it's not gonna work? What if they won't like me? Social anxiety disorder mostly affects adolescents, although it can begin in childhood, and untreated it can lead to isolation, depression, and any other types of anxiety. But there are some things you can do to help your child, and as I said, I'm going to share with you some ideas. And the first best step to help your child cope with his anxiety is to name it. Children with social anxiety disorder, they know that they feel fearful and anxious in social situations, but they don't always understand why. They don't know why. So helping them connect the dots between emotional responses, physical symptoms, and triggers, it is very important. It is a very important first step toward learning how to cope with social anxiety. Educating your child about the ways in which anxiety impacts thinking, feeling, and behaviors, it is a very powerful lesson in learning to work through negative emotions. Another very good idea is to help the child recognize that the way he thinks makes him feel anxious. Kids with social anxiety disorder are often overwhelmed with negative beliefs, and those negative beliefs reinforce their anxious thoughts. So teach your child to recognize negative thoughts, challenge them, and of course replace them with more positive ones, with more empowering ones, with ones that it will help them believe in themselves, that will help them trust themselves. Once you hear your child saying negative things, for example, if the child says, I am afraid, help him to challenge those thoughts by asking the following questions. Help him to calm his anxious mind by asking the following questions. What makes you scared about whatever the situation it is? What do you think it will happen? How do you know for sure that it will happen? And if this happens, what can you do? Can you stop this from happening? Is this in your control? And the last question, the one that I love, is what advice would you give to your friend if he would have the same thoughts, worries as you? Another idea is to teach the child relaxation strategies. Kids need to learn a variety of tools to use when feeling anxious and overwhelmed. Teach deep breathing. Deep breathing is the best way to calm rapid heart, to calm the body. The method that I like is short inhale and long exhale. So it's something like this. Now, sometimes anxiety can show up before a presentation, before a social gathering. So if the anxiety, the symptom shows up at home, ask the child to run cool, warm or cold water over his or her hands, to jump up and down, to go up and down on the stairs. And this method they can use while they are going to school and to a party. They can go in the toilet and do some jumpings, do the breathing. Also, another idea is to give to the child an object to carry with him, a small object that he can put in his pocket. I don't know, a small rock, a ring, a bracelet that he can touch whenever he's feeling unpleasant emotions, whenever he's feeling that the unpleasant emotions are rising up. Another idea is to help the child learn social skills by role playing at home with him or her. Make a game out of learning social skills by sitting down with your child for a few minutes every single day and do role playing. If the child has siblings, invite the child, encourage the children, invite the siblings to participate. If the child doesn't have siblings, invite the father, invite the granny if the granny is living with you. The more individuals your child get to practice social skills, the more comfortable he will feel. Another idea is to build your child self-esteem. Praise your child when you notice his social skills. Building your child's self-esteem, it will help him to feel accepted and valued, which might help him or her become more comfortable around others. Make sure you praise your child when notice he's practicing healthy social skills and interacting with others. Even the small steps, making eye contact, give positive reinforcement in front of others. Doing this, it will show to the child that he is capable, and this it will build his self-esteem. And of course, another idea, and a very important one, is to model healthy social behavior when you are around him and others. Kids are watching, kids are learning from the people around them. So try to model positive social skills. If you struggle with social anxiety, try not to show this to the child. Try not to pass on to the child your social anxiety if you struggle with. Be a good example for the child. Children who suffer from social anxiety, they feel very worried before, during, and after a social situations. And all this happens because they are caught up in their anxious thoughts. Social anxiety, it is a product of negative thoughts and beliefs. And in order to overcome any type of anxiety, but because we are talking about social anxiety today, in order to overcome social anxiety, a child needs to reprogram the subconscious mind. The child needs to challenge the beliefs he has about himself and about the world, how everything works. If social anxiety disorder negatively affects your child's ability to attend school, socialize with the peers in or out school, or affects other areas of functioning, and if you have tried anything you knew but no results, I can help you. I can help you. I can help your child. If you want to learn, if you want to know more, how can I help your child? I invite you to book a free discovery call with me. And you have the link in the comment box. Thank you very much for watching the video. These ideas, it will help you. It will help you. Believe me, it will help you, but you need to be patient. Bye.